Hey folks, retired old soldier 1987, and also for Old Guy Fitness 1969. So where I left off last time was I decided to run the Army 10 miler in August of 2022. Well, I had to start training. I was about 185 pounds. So I started doing some stuff. Did I reach out to anybody with a medical or fitness background for assistance? No. I knew better, or so I thought. So I started running. My first run, I was, oh my gosh, where was I? I was running a 12 and a half minute mile for 3 miles, and it sucked, but I did it. I ran it, I completed, and I started slow and I started working my way up. So I started working my way up, and I just started doing whatever I thought was right. I had my training as a master fitness trainer, I had my training as a soldier. I thought I knew what I was doing, so I just kept moving. I kept plugging along. August, September, mid-September comes along. I'm still training and I'm still running for the Army 10 miler. There was a point where I looked at it and I said, I was out running and I had my headphones on, the music was going, and I looked around, and out of nowhere, all of a sudden, I thought, gosh, I actually enjoy this. I'm enjoying running. So I talked to a buddy of mine at work who was a triathlon dude. He was a runner. He's a biker. And I told him about this. And he's like, it happens. Sometimes it happens. And he asked me, he said, why don't you go and sign up for other races? You already signed up for the Army 10 miler in October. Indianapolis has the Monumental Marathon, the Monumental Half Marathon in November. Why don't you sign up for that? I'll tell you the truth. I looked him dead square in the eyes and thought, dude, you are crazy. In fact, I didn't just think it, I said it. I am not going to do that. Well, I will tell you, within about a day and a half, guess what I did? I signed up for the Indianapolis Monumental Half Marathon. So here I am. It's September. I'm training. I got to run a 10-mile race in October, and then I got to keep on going and run a 13.1-mile race in November. Dude, what the hell was I thinking? I don't know. I'm still not sure, but I signed up for it, so I committed to it, and that's what I do. I go for it. Next thing you know, October comes around, I fly out to DC because I'm going to visit my soldiers. I run the Army 10 miler. Lo and behold, I surprised the hell out of myself. I averaged a 10-minute mile for the Army 10 miler. Did not expect that. I was running 12 and a halves, maybe 12-minute miles. I didn't expect to do that, but I surprised myself. I was excited. It was great. Again, hey, time's running short. If you like what you see, if you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channels. And until our next video, we'll talk about the Monumental. Have a good one.